Okay, it's Barb coming to you from my craft studio. I think you can actually see maybe a little progress this week. There's still a lot out here, but it's better than it was. I have decided that, whoops, sorry about that, that those cubes that are on top of the unit, I am going to move those, I think, because I think I'm going to put my punches over there on top of that. So those are going to be moved. They'll actually go over here where this table is, and the table can just sit over in an area where right now I have boxes sitting. And I'm going to put my printers on top of that, because eventually I want to get at least one more printer. Because that one's my 12 by 12 printer. I love it for thicker things as well as the 12 by 12 cardstock, but the ink for it is more costly to use, so I want to get something else for everyday printing. I'm actually leaning towards doing a laser printer, because then I can use stuff I print on that with my Mink. But the tabletop's a little bit more messy than I'd like. I'm working on trying to get the tabletops cleared off. And I think I have a cricket in here. And I mean like the bug, the cricket. So the stuff up top there, those punch things, are going to go over where the printers are right now. I might move my Cavissel units that have my We Are Memory Keepers punch boards up to the top and kind of separate them out so I can put those binders. Can I see them? Those? They have my seasonal embellishments and stuff in them. So I'm thinking I might put them up there, because I only need the one down that I'm working on. So that won't be so bad to have those up higher. But that's kind of what I'm leaning with. I did, I think, do some more organization on my cart. I did some organization with my beads, which you can't see because they're behind that cart that's in the black apron. But I did get more of that done. I want to start I move the stuff I need to catalog over here for now. Eventually that table will not have that stuff on it. It's just I needed somewhere to put it temporarily. I want to start getting that stuff cataloged. This month during the challenge, we're working on embossing folders. I think I could do those, because I think I have all my embossing folders out here. I could probably do the shaped dies. The stamp sets, I need to find the rest of my stamp sets so I can continue with my numbering system. And I also want to move the stamps that were in my scrap rack. I want to move them into bins like that and just have them all in one place. That's kind of my goal. But this table has less on it than it did. It's not empty, but it has less on it. I ordered some things to put this stuff in so I can get this off there. That one's kind of my Christmas card making thing. I need to find somewhere to put that. So there's that. I'm probably not going to use as many of these as I had in my old room. Honestly, I probably have close to the same amount of space as I did there, but the layout was different, so I just had more room for things like that, which I don't really have in this room. Maybe because it was like 2 rooms, it just somehow worked better. I don't know. If I could have went the whole room, I would have been fine. But I did want a place for hubby to be able to join me and watch TV. He likes to sit back here and color sometimes when I'm busy. Eventually this stuff will all go into the basement. But it's got like my Totally Tiffany Fab Files and Buddy Bags and the Slide Stash and Store and a bunch of different Tiffany products in them. So some of those I'm using for storage in the craft room, so I wanted it close by. Once I get where I've got everything up and I don't feel I need it anymore, I will store that stuff in the basement. So if I need something, I can go down and get it. I'm not going to get rid of it because You can't find TT stuff anymore. Eventually she'll have her new company. I do want to do some videos like for the challenge. I want to show you. I couldn't do it as I went. Usually I would try to do that. Like the month that we did paper, I would have tried to show you my paper, vinyl, and fabric storage. But I couldn't really do that this year because I wasn't. Let's see. We started the year-long GOC in February. And my craft room wasn't finished until May. So, and I'm still trying to set up. So, but I do want to go back and get videos done to show you my storage for that and maybe explain any tweaks or whatever that I've done to it. But like I said, I'm going to put those cube units here. I have a total of 6 of them, so I'm thinking 2 high, 3 across. My printers can sit on them. I don't think I have another tabletop that I could put on them. If I had another tabletop, I would get another tabletop and put on there just to kind of fill in the space a little bit better, but I don't think I have anything like that. I don't think I have something that would work. So I'm kind of hoping. I don't think it'll work though. I was thinking if it was short enough, I would turn that the other way, but I don't think it'll be that short. The only possibility is I could maybe push this down a little bit and rearrange. I don't know. I think I will not even bother. I'll just put, the only other thing I could do is possibly flip that on its side and then put the cubes on top of it so that maybe there'd be room to turn that the other way. That might be a possibility. Wish I had a couple more. Well, I do have more that size, but they're up here. I have more of them up here. Those are the same size. The new ones Michael sells are bigger, so they really wouldn't work. But I wish I had like 2 or even 1 more, because there's one in the basement that I'm not using, and then I could probably go 4 across on that and make more room on the printer. It's something I'll think about. But for now, that's what we're going to do. I am seriously consider that now, moving that where it lays on its side and then do 2 high. I do have that little, but I think that would come out to a different height if I used it. I have the 2 cube unit, but I think that would work out to a different height than those do, so I don't think I would do that. But it's coming along. I do want to get more of those wine bottle things so I can put like my planner pens and my specialty pens in there. Like I might put all of my Tim Holtz markers in one, things like that. Those ones I'll probably group more by type than color. These ones are kind of just ones that I use like in scrapbooking to label or whatever. So they're not specialty markers or pens, so I'll just leave them where they're at. But it's coming along. I was considering if I had enough space buying a couple of different paint organizations and putting over there, but I'm not sure I'll have the space for that. But I would have some room here to put some more stuff if I move those Cavissel units to the top. So I actually feel like I made progress this week, even though I think some weeks I've done more. It just didn't look like I did more. These boxes here have stuff that go either basement, garage, or one has stuff that I need to go through because it's for different areas of the house. But the garage will have it has our Christmas and winter decorations, and it'll have like excess craft supplies that I just don't have room for in here, but that I want to keep so that I can use them because I use them occasionally. They're not like everyday items. And then it'll have stuff that we're going to sell on the garage sale. So eventually the basement will be emptier than what it's going to be right now. But because after we have the garage sale, anything that doesn't sell, we'll just donate someplace, I'm sure. But I still do want to put some sort of, I think, like shelving like this on there to put photos or projects on. One time I was hoping to have something like that as the backdrop for when I film, but I don't know if that's going to work. But anyways, it's coming along. Like I said, I need to get rid of all these boxes on the side. I've got to go with, well, those ones have stuff in them that need to be put away. These two, one's got binders in it. I'm not sure what's in the other one. The other one just needs to be gone through, I think. The one bottom one here, actually both of those might have decorations for the craft studio that until I put up some sort of shelving, I don't have anywhere to put them. So that's kind of where I'm standing right now. I really think they should have put one more light in here now that I've gotten it. I should have had them do 3 across. The one down at that end was at the TV room was fine, but I should have had them put 2 in this room, but can't do nothing about that now. I do have my Cricut lights, so I can light up my desktops, so it's not so bad. On a gloomy day like today, you really notice it. I have the floor one over there. They do have those really cheap right now. It's like $49 for the set that has both of them in it. So if you are in, or I think they sell them like for $29 or $39 a piece. But if you're interested in a lamp, I will kind of show you. See, that lights it up pretty good, and you can swivel that to go different directions. Same with the floor lamp. So if I really needed more lighting, if they stay that price, I could order another, either one of those or a set of them, whatever. I could decide which would work better. Just turning that back off. But like I said, I do want to film some videos to kind of show you like my paper storage. That one I probably include my Big Benefit board and maybe, the themes things, which my Big Benefit board is up there. Honestly, just looking over there, seeing my Big Benefit board up can make me happy. Oh, I do need to change the picture there. The calendars on either side are wrong because I don't have the correct calendars. I'm not sure what the calendar sets are yet. I might have some that I could use for this year, but I planned on making one for each start, like 7 of them, basically a Sunday through Saturday starts, and then I could put them up there with the decorations. But for now, it's coming along. I'm pleased. I hope you're enjoying watching my progress, and maybe it makes you feel a little bit better about yours if you're participating in the year-long GOC, or if you're just, I like to watch craft room setup videos, so that's one reason why I filmed it, because I like watching them. I figured maybe people would like seeing how somebody else, maybe they're struggling with a solution for something and this hits upon it for me. These, I think I've seen people use like the fridge type ones, fridge freezer ones, which are really expensive. These you can find on sale at Target for around the $5 mark. I found the self-adhesive handles really cheap on Amazon. I think last time I bought a 30 pack of them for like maybe $15. They were like, we worked out, I think it's about like 50 cents each. So I just put the handle on them. That works well because, see, these can get pushed way back in. If you don't have a handle on it, it'd be impossible to get them back out. Especially since I have 2 of those back to back. It would be really hard to get those back out. These that I use for my punch boards are Cavissel units from IKEA. They're Cavissel letter trays, but I found they worked well for my punch boards. Now the square one, I did have to take one out, but I did put it on top, and it's got my goodie bag guides in it because they're really flat. So I'm like, well, I can just set those up top and set that there. So that's what I did. But it's, coming along. I tried to go without breaking the bank. Like these little things I found on Amazon. These I found at Dollar General. And I liked them because they fit that space well. So this one has all of my stamp blocks and my little tool that will stick to the stamp blocks, so you can have a little bit of a thing on it. That has another stamping tool and some other stamping things there. So what's in this diamond press? I think I'm still missing my Kindred stamps. And I'm trying to think if there's any other stamps I'm missing outside of, I know I have more of those plastic cases with stamps, because that's like, those ones pick up in the 20s, I think. Yeah, at number 20. So I know there's at least 19 before that, and I'm pretty sure there's some that weren't Stampin' Up. So, and I don't have those out here. I think maybe there's a few more bead containers, because I don't have any Christmas over there. So I think there's a few more bead containers, and I know that there's some pre-cut card bases and mats still in the basement somewhere. So I like I said, I've kind of changed the plan up. I'm going to rearrange things a little bit, and then I'm just going to bring like a box over at a time, get it either put away or divided down and packed up to where it's going, whether it's going garage sale or just into storage, and then bring that stuff back over. I probably always have one container over here, even once I get rid of these, for packing stuff into to bring out of here. Maybe two, maybe one for garage sale, one for storage, so that I can just kind of keep bringing them back over. But that's kind of where I stand. I would love to get rid of that cart out of here and put it in my bedroom, but I don't see it happening for a while. Even if I could get the other, sorry, this little cloth keeps falling off there. Even if I could get the other computer that I want, I'm just not sure right now there's room in the bedroom for it. So it may have to go down the road. May have to kick that can down the road. But this is where I put my little 2 cube unit under there, and right now it's got a lot of my paint stuff in it, so I'm still planning right now to do that, because I won't know if I have room for, they have that paint storage where you can put the bottles in like backwards so you can see the colors. I won't know if I have room for that until after I get all the punch storage over there. And I don't think the ones that I just ordered have even shipped yet, so there's that. But I want to thank you for joining me, and I'll catch you next time.